Hey there folks, it is me, RandomJosh, and I'm back again with another Face Mask Friday video. And today we have a gorgeous bit of beat. It feels like it's been a while. It's always been a while with me, let's be honest. But we've got here a kind of semi-Valentine's Day-esque inspired makeup. So a lot of pink, a lot of cuteness. Ooh. But if you want to see how I achieve this look, then please stay tuned. Alrighty there, so kicking things off with priming of the skin, I'm using my Smashbox primer here, along with the El Maquillage primer as well, just so that we are, you know, fully ready with a nice base and canvas. Now with my El Maquillage foundation, just working that into the skin with a lovely buffing brush here, working in small sections and just kind of building on the product, trying to go small in each of the areas just so it doesn't land on overly cakey. I went in as well with the ears there, as you can see. Notice they're a little bit red, so I wanted to kind of try and hide the fact of that, and then those kind of widow's peak areas as well, just because I know sometimes when I do my foundations those areas often lack in the shades there. So now going in with some highlighting and contouring, so I'm using my El Maquillage concealer, just basically doing any coverage that it needs, and also highlighting of the overall face. Added a little bit there to my nose just to add a bit more definition to the sculpting. And now my CYO bronzing stick in fair medium, and just basically going through the general contour areas and deeper points of the face there. Now using my buffing brush just to buff that all in, make sure it's nice and well blended. Mainly using a bit more of a bouncing motion just so it's not completely dragging the product all across the face, just because I've obviously placed it specifically. And you'll notice I started with the highlight pieces just because I wanted to make sure that if I did the contouring first, the darker shades would have probably stuck to the brush and made it really difficult to go over those certain little areas. But now using my Trixie stick in Dollface, sorry I keep forgetting the name, and just adding that gorgeous, nice, pinky blush, and just buffing, well, bouncing that in with my sponge there. Now powdering of the face using the Coty S-Bun powder, and just basically smashing that across the face there, making sure we are nice and secure, and just, yeah, using a nice fluffy brush just to fluff away any of the excess powder that is left on the skin. Now in with my CYO bronzing powder and just basically redefining some of the areas there, so my cheeks and my nose. Yes, the nose is orange, we live. It is super snatched, so we work. Now for blush, I've got my Trixie Cosmetics Summer of Love palette here, and I'm just going in with the shade Girl on Girl, and just basically, yeah, redefining over the cheeks there and over the nose as well. I wanted a really nice sun-kissed look. And then taking a little teeny weeny bit of Side Chick just to add a little bit more oomph to the outer portions there. Now for the eyeshadow, so I'm taking the Be Perfect Southern, what's it called? Southern or South Smolders, Southern Smolders, whatever you want to call it. But this is from their Compass of Creativity, and I'm just taking that shade there, which is Shell. And basically using a nice fluffy blending brush just to work that across the upper portion of the crease of my eye, just really making sure that the colour is really focused on the outer portions there. And now taking the shade Flamingo and just basically going just below that kind of shade and blending it upwards, so that it kind of just adds the dimensionality. Again, focusing most of that kind of colouring on the outer corner there, because that's where I want it to really shine and pop through. Yeah, just making sure that's nicely blended through, and then taking the shade there, Bloom, and working that into the inner corner and kind of trying to marry that in with the rest of the shades there, just to again add that dimensionality to the overall eye. Now we're going in with the shade Rose, and I'm just kind of lightly tapping this across the outer corner of my actual eyelid there. Again, just adding a little tiny extra oomph of depth to the overall eye itself, just so that it kind of almost creates a different unique shape to the eye. And then yeah, just taking a nice clean blending brush there and just basically trying to go across the upper portions, just to make sure there's no harsh edges or anything crazy. Yeah, now we're going back in with the shade Shell, just on a nice angled brush to work that into the outer corner of the lower lash line, and then again the shade Bloom on the inner corners there, and just making sure those are nice and married together, adding a little bit extra of Bloom throughout as well, just so that it kind of blends in a little bit. And then again, a nice clean fluffy blending brush just to kind of blend them all together. Now we've got this gorgeous loose pigment here, which is called Infinity. This is from Be Perfect's Trance collection. It's a kind of hard to describe, it's like browny pink kind of shade. Really, really nice. Haven't really touched on a lot of pigments in my time. I have loads of them and I've just never really used them, so I wanted to kind of incorporate that, and I thought it really helped give the eye an extra bit of oomph. Now, of course, brows, going a bit quicker than I thought I was going to do, but yeah, using my CYO brow gel there, and now we've got this Be Perfect inked eyeliner here. This is just black. It's literally what it's called. But yeah, just adding a little bit of liner to the eyes, giving a nice somewhat subtle wing there. Nothing too crazy or dramatic, just yeah, adding a little bit extra shaping to the actual eye itself. So kind of mainly doing a small thin line across the inner portion and then slowly thickening that out as it goes out. You can see I'm really trying to match them up there. As most people know, eyeliner is one of the biggest struggles that people have to get identical. And I wouldn't say they're twins, but they are siblings. They're closely related, so we work. Now, the Be Perfect Bad Llama Mascara, just to prep my lashes for the falsies, brushing those down. And then we've got the Indigo Rosé lashes. These are Confidence. Now, I did not have confidence in getting this lash on. Yeah, it was a struggle, as you can see here. I kind of gave up after a little bit. Yep, here. It just went on to the other lash. And I thought, you know what, I'll fix it after, which did take a second of on, off, but do you know what? We made it work, so who cares? Now onto lips. So I'm starting by lining my lips here with my Jeffree Star liner. This is in Doll Parts. Really nice shade here. I thought this kind of worked really nicely with the lipstick I have chosen. So just, yeah, making sure the lips are nicely lined and ready for the ever gorgeous Sugar Pill lipstick here, which is in Bliss. It's this gorgeous pink with like gold shimmer through it. It's just absolutely to die for. Now, of course, highlight. How could we not highlight the face? Just using the Trixie Cosmetics Summer of Love palette there again, but this is After School Special, and just focusing on those high points of the face, and yeah, work. And of course, finishing everything off with some Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. Ooh la 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 la. Alrighty there folks, so thank you so much to you all for sticking tuned with today's video. I hope you have enjoyed. As always mentioned, products will be listed down below that have been used today. Some bloody gorgeous products, I must say. I'm feeling myself. Had a bit of a mare with the lashes, but what's life without a bit of a mare? Can you tell? Can you tell? No. But yeah, thank you again, and yeah, if you did enjoy, please do make sure you are heading down below, leaving a cheeky comment, dropping a like, and hey, maybe even hitting that subscribe button and that notification bell also to be notified of when I do post future videos such as this. Anyway, thank you again, and I will see each and every one of you folks in the next video. Peace out, bitches.